This is my first Christmas video on my YouTube channel, and I wanted to explore 6 differences between Christmas in Italy and Christmas in the UK. This year will be my 3rd Christmas in Italy. Last year I didn't go back because we were in the throes of the pandemic. The year before was my first Christmas in Italy, and this year I have to wait for my passport to be renewed. So for this reason, I'm spending my 3rd Christmas here in Italy, but I am very excited to be doing so because there are some unique traditions to this country that we just don't celebrate in the UK. So let's talk about some of those, shall we? So the first difference between Christmas in Italy and Christmas in the UK comes down to the sweet cakes that we eat at this time of year. So in Italy, there are 2 main cakes that Italians eat around Christmas time. The first is known as a Pandoro, and it is a plain sweet sponge cake. And you often have a packet of white icing sugar, which you dust over the top and shake the bag with the Pandoro in before you serve it. So that's the first traditional sweet cake that is eaten here in Italy. And the second is panettone, which is my personal favourite. This again is a sponge cake, except it has the addition of candied fruit or raisins. So the main difference between the two is that one is plain and the other has fruit or raisins in. Now you'll find that Italians are often divided into 2 camps, Team Pandoro or Team Panettone. I'm very firmly in the Team Panettone camp. I love candied fruit, I love raisins, I think this is why. But they're very traditional at this time of year, and it's really exciting because as you go around now, you see all the pasticcerias baking the panettone and preparing it. It's very good, and stay tuned because there'll be a video about this coming very soon. In fact, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already so that you don't miss it. But these are the traditional cakes eaten in Italy. Now, when it comes to the UK, we have quite a few sweet cakes that we tend to eat at this time of year. The first, my personal favourite, mince pies. Mince pies are amazing, and they are the one thing, if I'm really honest, that I miss the most from the UK. And they're not anything to do with meat. Before people say, mince pies, are they savoury? No, they are very much a sweet cake. They are like a sweet mincemeat, and inside the mincemeat, depending on the recipe, you can find things like nuts, raisins, brown sugar, alcohol, sometimes brandy is very good. But yes, the recipes can vary depending on the brand and how you make it. But I will be again recording another video about how to make mince pies very soon, so do make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, because I found a fantastic recipe by Mary Berry, who's the queen of UK baking, and I will be recreating that recipe again this year because it was such a success last year. So mince pies are the first traditional cake that we tend to eat at this time of year, and they are always served in like a short crust pastry. Sometimes you can have icing on top of the pastry, but a lot of the time it is just a plain short crust sweet pastry that they are served in. They're delicious. The second traditional cake that we tend to eat at this time of year in the UK is Christmas cake. This is a very heavy, very sweet, very delicious cake. It is a fruit cake essentially, with a marzipan iced topping. It is amazing. I love it. Very, very delicious. And we also eat Yule log at this time of year. This is like a chocolate log, if you like a chocolate Yule, and inside you have like sponge and like chocolate cream. That's another traditional favourite in the UK. And of course, on Christmas Day itself, after we've eaten our big fat Christmas dinner, we have a Christmas pudding, which is, again, some are alcoholic, some are not, like a fruit pudding, if you like, and you have it with custard. Oh, it's so delicious. So yes, these are some of the sweet cakes that we have in the UK. So you can see there's a big difference between the 2 countries. So the second difference between Christmas in Italy and Christmas in the UK is the fact that in the UK we send greeting cards. So it was very funny because I had a lesson with some of my English students last week, and the subject of greeting cards came up, and a lot of them had no idea what they were. And the reason is because they're not really a thing here in Italy. So you'll send cards to other people if it's a significant birthday, or if you're sending money to somebody, but it's not such a thing like it is in the UK. Like in the UK, there are literally businesses dedicated to this particular sector. Clinton Cards, Card Factory, I mean, at least they were pre-COVID. I haven't been back to the UK since, so please let me know if they're still trading, but big shops dedicated to the business of selling cards, because in the UK, we give greeting cards for everything. I'm sorry you're sick. Congratulations on your graduation, happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy wedding day, congratulations on the birth of your child. I miss you, I'm sorry. There's literally every occasion that you can think of, we have a card that you can buy for it in the UK. And also you have Moonpig. Moonpig is an online card website where you can send these greeting cards to anybody, wherever they may be in the world. And it's what my parents used to send me my Christmas card this year. So, you know, it's a very wonderful thing to receive a greeting card at Christmas. And it's a tradition. Like, you would buy Christmas cards and you would sit by the fire and you would write to all of your friends and your family and send them. It was like listening to the Christmas music with the Christmas tree lights on. It was beautiful. But here in Italy, it's not a thing. Nobody sends Christmas cards. So I kind of miss that tradition, actually. It's a very big difference. So the third difference when it comes to Christmas in Italy and Christmas in the UK comes down to decorations. Oh, so in the UK, it's pretty normal for people to start putting up their Christmas tree and decorations mid to late November. We kind of have this mindset in the UK that you want to make the most of your decorations, enjoy them for as long as you can, because I think we can all agree, once Christmas is over, the magic is lost in having the decorations up still. So it's nice to enjoy them in the lead up to Christmas itself. But in Italy, it's different. So traditionally, the Christmas tree is put up on December the 8th. December the 8th is a festival day. I think it's like the Immaculate Conception. I need to check this. But it is a religious festival day when Italians will traditionally put up their Christmas tree. Some may start to put some decorations up before. In fact, I've seen a lot of decorations up this year in people's homes. Whether it's because COVID has just made them realise that life's too short to wait for December the 8th, I don't know. But typically the tree is what will go up on that date, and it's the same here in Salerno. So this weekend, Luci di Artista arrives in Salerno. Check my video next week. I will be recording that. I'm going to show you all the lights. It's going to be magical. So make sure you subscribe to my channel again if you haven't done so already. Lots of reminders today, so you don't miss that vlog. But the Christmas tree itself will not be lit up or placed into Piazza Portanova, which is the main piazza that we have in the centre of Salerno, until December the 8th. So, you know, it is a tradition respected by many, but it's very strange for me because I think that's just like 2 weeks to Christmas. Like, you don't get to enjoy the decorations as much when you put them up so late. But that's how it is here in Italy. December the 8th is the traditional day, whereas me here in the UK, as you can see, I'm in Italy, but in the UK, I'm used to putting them up in November. So for this, my room looks very festive already. The fourth difference between Christmas in Italy and Christmas in the UK is when it comes to opening Christmas presents. So in the UK, maybe it was just the way I was brought up, I don't know, but I don't think so. In the UK, it was very traditional to go to bed on Christmas Eve night, especially when you're a child and you've written your note to Santa and you've left him a mince pie and a carrot, which is all very traditional things that we do in the UK as a child. And you go to sleep and you are literally so excited because you know that Santa's going to deliver you some presents in the morning. And we don't open our presents until we open our eyes in the morning, whether that's at 5 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, whatever time it may be. It's not traditional in the UK to open presents until the morning because, of course, we have to allow Santa time to arrive, duh. But in Italy, they open their presents at midnight. So literally midnight, the moment Christmas Day begins, they open the presents. And I do kind of wonder, like, well, how does Santa deliver them if you open them at midnight? But hey ho, this is how it works here in Italy. So midnight, everybody will open their presents. Very strange for me because I'm so used to waking up in the morning on Christmas Day and opening my presents then. But for the past few years, I have opened them at midnight. So I will continue to do so for this year. So the next difference that we have between Christmas in Italy and Christmas in the UK is when it comes to Christmas dinner itself. So, oh, I miss this so much. I cannot wait to go back, hopefully next year for Christmas in the UK. Christmas dinner in the UK is something else entirely. It's like how the Italians eat pretty much every day of the year. There's so much food. We have like traditional, I'll take you through it step by step. Breakfast, Christmas Day breakfast, I would have smoked salmon, scrambled eggs, and a little glass of Prosecco. That's how I would begin my Christmas Day in the UK. For lunch, for Christmas dinner, which we call it Christmas dinner, but we have it at lunchtime, typically in the afternoon, we would have roast turkey with all the trimmings, stuffing, vegetables, Brussels sprouts, gotta love a Brussels sprout, roast potatoes. Oh my goodness, like what are they? Pigs in blankets. Pigs in blankets, which were like little sausages in pastry and with bacon. Oh my goodness. Our Christmas dinner was immense. So much food you would eat at Christmas dinner in the UK. And also, the really funny thing was we would have Christmas crackers as well. So Christmas crackers are like the staple when it comes to decorating your Christmas dinner table. And basically they are crackers like that you pull, so not crackers you eat, but they are like an object. Crackers that you pull with somebody else and out pops a toy or a joke or something quite nice depending on how much you've paid for the crackers themselves. But these are very traditional in the UK, and it's what you will find decorated on every Christmas table pretty much up and down the country. So they don't exist here in Italy. I haven't had a Christmas cracker for 3 years and I miss it. But you know, and you have little hats in them as well, which you wear typically after you've pulled the cracker. But they are like traditional is what we have with Christmas dinner. But in Italy, it's different. So Italy, of course, lots of food, as I'm sure you can imagine. But it's typically the traditional types of food like pasta, meat, maybe some fish, like, you know, cheese, ham. It's those kinds of food. I haven't had anything like traditional and specific, like turkey on Christmas Day here in Italy. So it's very different. And, you know, there aren't any crackers. It's just like a big get together, really. I don't really notice the difference between a Christmas dinner in Italy and a normal dinner, if I'm really honest. The final difference that I have found between Christmas here in Italy and Christmas in the UK actually is when it comes to the 12th night. So it's traditionally considered unlucky to take down your Christmas decorations before the 12th night, but of course a lot of people do. Like literally the minute the 26th or 27th of December arrives, people are pulling down their Christmas trees. But if you do decide to keep it up, the 12th night is obviously traditionally when everything does get taken down. But in Italy, they have a different celebration on that night. So they have a witch called Befana. It's a folklore tale that Italians have grown up with. And basically this witch will come round, deliver to children in their stockings, either sweets if they have been good, or coal or dark coloured sweets if they have been bad. So this is the tradition that they have here in Italy, which doesn't exist in the UK. We do not have Befana, we do not have a witch, we do not have any stockings filled with candy on the 12th night. So it's very, very, very different, but it's really interesting, it's fascinating. So these are the main differences that I have discovered so far between Christmas in Italy and Christmas in the UK. Stay tuned, as I've mentioned countless times throughout this video, I have some amazing content coming to you in these weeks as we count down to Christmas Day itself. So I will see you soon. Ciao, ciao.